Today we're making a Catdaddy cocktail. What's Catdaddy? Let's find out. Our show is only made possible because our fans are awesome. Why? Because they donate. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schower. This is my co-host, Doug Peterson. And
good job.
There was a pause.
Yeah, I know. I saw that.
But I did it.
Heard that.
I pulled it off.
Heard that.
Mr. Peterson, what we're going to do is a cocktail that you've invented. I'm going to build it because, well, you said so.
Yeah.
I've got to learn how to make it. It's tough. So, what we're going to do is 2 ounces of Catdaddy Carolina Moonshine. This guy right here. I can't get this here, I don't think. We can get Midnight Moon.
Really?
We can't get Catdaddy?
I don't think so.
Oh, then
One of our special viewers sent this.
As soon as that's done, I'll
bring it
I'll
with
get
you
more.
when you come back.
Yeah, I'll be down there in
Yeah,
a
because
couple
I'm
weeks.
running a little low.
Yep.
So Catdaddy has like a vanilla eggnog type flavor going to it. When I hear moonshine, I think like real shine, like vodka, Nutri-Grain Spirit.
Like
That's
light
not
your
this.
head on fire, like 120
My head's on
proof
fire.
type.
Right, and that's not what you're gonna get from this. This is just your 40 ABV.
Junior Johnson.
Junior Johnson, yep, the Piedmont Distilleries or something like that.
Yep.
And so your challenge was make a Catdaddy recipe because there's like 4 on the internet. So I wanted something new, something unique
Yep.
that was ours rather than stealing the 4 that are already there.
Yep.
And we came up with what if root beer came into play? Maybe we could do like a root beer float thing.
Yep.
So, but to get the cream from the root beer, how did
Well,
you figure
actually,
this out?
so the challenge with Catdaddy, the first recipe that I came up with,
Do this first.
way too Christmassy.
Yes,
Because-
because this really makes you think
Because that's
Christmas.
very eggnoggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, and the reason that it's eggnoggy is because it has the vanilla and nutmeg thing going on in it.
Yes.
So the first recipe that I came up with was way too Christmas. We were like, all right, so let's go ahead and shelve that recipe and, you know,
Christmas.
until the holidays come around. And then, so I was thinking about it, and when I was thinking about it, I was like, you know, maybe a cream soda, maybe something with root beer, and I was thinking all this, and then this guy said, you know, maybe something root beer, and I was like, oh, that's actually what I was thinking of, but, like, I don't know how to do it. And he's like, well, I have root beer liqueur. And I was like, root beer float.
Which would make
So,
sense.
and the other thing that, like, I wouldn't let go in building this recipe was I wanted to do another thing with egg whites. And I know some people have issues with egg whites.
Egg whites!
In their cocktails.
All of it in, right?
Yeah.
Dump it. Oh,
But,
egg whites.
It totally works because, I mean, really, there are a lot of
Where's my lemon?
vanilla ice cream recipes that are really built on eggs and
We're
you
gonna
know,
use
I
this, right?
bet you if those people didn't know there were egg whites in there, they would be fine with the drink.
Dash lemon.
oh yeah,
One of
totally.
those. It's one of those mental things to get.
Yeah. In egg whites, you know, everybody's like so up in arms about or sensitive to potential salmonella.
Dry shake.
You know, it's not as likely, but you know, you're almost as likely to hit the lottery than get a egg with salmonella.
Sweet. So if I get salmonella from an egg, I should definitely play the lottery.
Right. Just like you should definitely get struck by lightning.
No, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, same difference. Anyway, so that's how this cocktail got built. Definitely wanted to emulate a root beer float with this. It's pretty darn close.
What we're doing now is I had to do a 30-second dry shake or so. Getting aggressive on a dry shake with a Boston shaker can be challenging.
Right.
Because it gets everywhere and it doesn't seal. When this thing gets cold, it makes a nice seal.
Yep.
Because the change in the temperature on the glass. Not glass.
No, it's
Steel?
the
Tin?
Yeah, it's the steel.
Aluminum?
The metal.
Steel.
Yeah.
Imagine.
Good crap. So much so, like just 2 shakes and you hear it go like it's sucking it together. Then a little hammer, you're done. Now, what we learned when we built this recipe was
There you go. If you use pasteurized eggs, your chances of getting salmonella are practically 0.
There you go.
we use pasteurized eggs. We're gonna put a little seltzer water on the bottom. So what, that much?
Yep.
Now, what we did is we did
That's
the dry shake
to create the fizz that you would normally have with a
with the root beer. Without actually putting root beer, because that's cheating.
Right.
We didn't want to cheat. We wanted to do something that tasted maybe like a root beer
Right.
with root beer schnapps, but not actual root beer, which means
Right.
you have to emulate the sweetness, you have to emulate some of the other
Right.
flavors. And then by doing the dry shake, and adding a little bit of, what do you call it? Lemon?
Lemon, yep.
Now I gotta see if I can get the head out. Look at that.
It's so perfect. It's so awesome. Yay.
So, it looks like root beer, and it's as a float.
It looks like a root beer float.
Right. Now, the lemon, it was lemon and sugar.
Yep.
If you're going to try and get a nice foamy head, what you're going to want to do is a little bit of lemon, a little bit of sugar. It helps, I guess, break down the proteins and keep the walls of those bubbles
Right.
held strong. And
It's like making a meringue. So, like, folks that have, like, issues with...
meringue.
No, like, just straight up egg whites. Like, I hope you don't eat anything that have, a meringue. Just saying.
Or have your eggs but fully cooked.
Right. Yeah.
I just tried not to knock down the foam too much because the sexiness. Guess we could always refoam it up after anyway.
Look at the lace.
Yeah, sticks.
Oh, that's so hot.
It's perfect. It's more foam than a soda. The best part is if you serve it to people, you don't have to worry about the foam dying out in a few
Looks
seconds.
like Yoo-hoo. Does kind of look like Yoo-hoo.
If you like really, yeah. Yoo-hoo doesn't really have that much of a bubble. But now if you make a bunch of these and you get a nice foamy little head going on, you're gonna keep that.
God damn, that's good.
Like you seem really confused, and you're like, I don't know what to do. Let's see if we can get a little more foam out too. Oh yeah. So that when people look at the egg white, you're getting the creaminess, but you're also going to get the foam that will last like 20 minutes plus just with that foam on there because
With
it
the
just
dry
can't
shake.
break down. If you do the dry shake, add a little lemon. And the lemon isn't really for the flavor of the drink as much as it is just for that specific purpose. So
Yeah.
a dash of lemon, a quarter of simple syrup. And the other thing was the
Like,
simple syrup.
as little lemon as you can possibly
Right. You don't want to
put
get all
in.
crazy.
No.
But we did add the simple syrup on purpose because there was the sweet factor, the root beer barrel effect was kind of missing, that sweet
Yeah.
Does it
overtone.
taste like a root beer float? You tasted it, but you never really said.
Yeah,
No.
it tastes just like a
She
root
said it
beer
tastes
float.
damn good. No, it tastes like a root beer float. However,
Sorry.
the way I make a root beer float might be different than some people. I like a lot of ice cream. Like lots of ice cream. I like the vanilla ice cream. I just want to eat the vanilla ice cream. And it's not as sweet as a root beer float because the ice cream sweetness and part of it, the crazy root beer, it's like a lighter version of a root beer float, more delicate and classy than a root beer float. Like, I don't look at a root bear float and go, that's pretty classy. I think, I want a root beer float. It's pretty common man.
Yeah.
This is a little above common man almost. This is like premium cocktails. Premium man cocktails. Yeah, you're ruining the show.
I'm sorry.
So that's the Catdaddy float.
But I will say, if you want to go full root beer,
You could do that too.
all you need to do is you can double the egg white and triple the simple syrup and leave
Oh, if
everything.
you're looking for root beer.
Everything, yeah, and leave everything the same, and you just make
Maybe a little more root beer.
a little more, and just pour it in a pint glass.
It'll be sweeter.
Yeah.
So-
it'll be good.
But a lot of people, we're looking for variation. Not everybody wants a massively sweet drink, so that's more timid for you. If you finish it all, I can't take a product shot.
Yeah, so stop drinking.
I'm sorry, it's freaking good. I just want to drink it.
You just want to drink it all. So that is the Catdaddy float question of the day. You aren't paying attention.
I don't have one. I didn't see one go by.
I
All
guess should we just be very flat out and ask? Are you guys afraid of cocktails with egg whites?
There you
Yeah.
go.
There you go. Would like to know. And if you are afraid, do it anyway.
Yeah. It's worth it. Totally worth it.
Just try it once.
Try it once.
At least once.
If
Once
Jennifer
you
will
egg white,
do
you
it,
never go back.
Yeah.
once you go egg white, you never go back. From your lips to Doug's ears, we're teaching you how to drink.
Keep